Abuseni kama channel so aksi AGH Politics Avenue. Podcast or trending because making headlines. And a jumbre na EDB exum we breaking news yamfa bi exum sisi. Oko NPP ama yukunuma emugusu a eche. Adinti because Kennedy e Japan contest for a year flag bearership weeks no. Ene watimi amanesa so say party no oni omu eto kwanta omu apai a any asem koso akra. Na a year on Twitter. Yeah, we love Ghana, and as X, we love Ghana, and EDB ababonti so EDB X more. Na you who say a year a jaku when the tita for and so any nama omun a year registration for new members are omun so a person omu a Japanese na omu ebe join a year omu party omu attend for Friday friend the base no na. Yehwe information about bontin so ene yedi bi exum wo dead pifi se peniampa Kennedy Japan woni NPP amayuko no eto kwanta no omu apai. Breaking: Kennedy Japan has officially left the New Patriotic Party NPP and is set to contest future election as an independent candidate linked to the newly launched movement, the Based. So basically we and summer about wanting so EDB exum or Mr. say Yambo in work Kevin Taylor at Suya or no so wajambre na wabora a prosecutor Honsensimu. How AGH Politics Avenue.
Now you will be a friend of a Attorney General's office, which is a political appointment at your politicians in a unipakodano. So when they brought the idea of special prosecutor, so they were referring us to other countries. Oh, America crowd was special prosecutor. Now let us see special prosecutor no ejuma omuye wa America. To make it easy, the NPP government say there will be a friend special prosecutor of America. Na eno no eboa ema omukudie ketahye proye even individuals omu ni abamu a omobo abai kro no yetumi aden yetumi make sure say special prosecutor na chon. They were giving us excuses and trying to let us believe say the America for na ye no enu bi na omo pese omo replicate o Ghana na yetumi ko ketahye ene proye. Now let's do this. When you come to Ghana, now let me start from a year America. So Oko United States of America baby I'm TCCIA. You'll be a friend special prosecutor and I say special counsel. Now almost special prosecutor the Juma Ben no ye and almost Juma di omudino how long a fixed office a permanent a embrating a embratia almost special prosecutor the Juma no ye. Now let's go and do this. There are two main US equivalents, but neither is exactly like Ghana's OSP. US and Oba almost sa office in Mienu, almost special prosecutor's office, and almost special counsel. Now, my mention a special counsel that is your will be a friend of special counsel America, a friend of special prosecutor. Omojumadi is saying they are appointed temporarily. They are appointed temporarily by the US Department of Justice. Almost say I have say special prosecutor no. Yeah, employ omo and I say appoint omo a temporal. That means omo office no enya permanent. Now technically Kausheman ke Ghana and Quebec say a US Attorney General's office and I appointed special prosecutor. In Tuba America, almost special prosecutor no any officer you see what your friends say where your special prosecutor's office they be a obi to the office no be no omo air day air appoint to be temporarily. Now temporal no dey no obey. One, used for specific sensitive cases, and then especially when there is conflict of interest, that is investigating top government officials. The reason to America for once in a while no matter special prosecutor's office and they say almost the sensitive cases in Guanamo and they give it to them for a short period, and the German say what do? They investigate top government officials. In Tuba America I'm a special prosecutor no. You can say Kevin is special prosecutor in America today. Say if I win na would you my DNA say yes ko investigate. Yes say asimesibiti a Bronx will be a shop bi wo or the London money and a US government officials no omo beji sika wo. It would you my DNA say investigate that matter. If it's going to take 6 months, you do that job. You hand over the docket to the Department of the Justice Department, and then you do what? You walk. It's U.S. Special Prosecutor no, a temporal and a permanent. So as some see U.S. ha. Near Sabia, a Bamum pedophobia, ya DB, I was say you show my sensitive. You to be to 2 years near America, I say lawyer way or you good pa or investigative lawyer or a DND or record near friend. Your friend, yes, wo asimisi. Asam we have bedaho. Your person we investigate. We investigate ya for docket in the bread US State Department of Justice. The day now obey investigations in the way obey dane docket no ediama Department of Justice no we juma dine esi. It is investigations may take 6 months, 2 months, 1 year. The day wo into your friend pana yes ube here investigators saying ube here budget is saying or so me here investigators 5 me here budget $2 million me here lawyers young lawyers am person new me ankasa 20 me here police for me ensa ye be pani nyina ma wo ye wi a yes wadwuma no wo ye investigations ni wie the day oba dane krata na ma attorney general e wo krom ha say we wie investigations no wadwuma na si o contract na end into US special prosecutor no enya permanent position a temporal. You need to work at a stipulated time is given. When you are done, the day you hand over your docket, your contract ends. There's no office. In this the building we now, the day you hand over your docket to that building, no, nobody goes there again. You don't have any business there again. No special prosecutor agent goes there. That building is stripped off. You cannot access the building. Where you Juma are buying new contract beam. Do you understand? And then the US special prosecutor omujuma die no inti totally different from Ghana special prosecutor. Inti US they no temporal. Now look at this. Bibia efrano the OSC and no another special prosecutor's officer a permanent agency. The office of the special counsel and this was US and no they a permanent no omujuma be no mudi. And they protect whistleblowers. Obi wa ye juma e wa ban mu ha bibi koso a wenya information a opese otini pa bi to sa office no e protect sa ankofo no sa nipa na opese obete aban mu nipa fo juma de bi omudi eti aban no omo na mo nini hia e wa kokoam no ma information ni nyina no make sure say any identity is kept secret. They protect the whistleblower. 2, they investigate misconduct in federal employment. Inti obio aban mu or yenyoma bi ebia adwuma wo mu or adwuma federal government mu or ebia adwuma agency we mu na ototo mma mo na wo ho na ode nsa keka nyoma bi saa enkofo no mu dwumade ni se omo eye nhwehwemu omo ye nhwehwemu a na ya aban mu nipa na wa bokro no bi a they do their investigations. They do not prosecute. Omo to me enfa onko gina court and prosecute. Remember the first one I'm catch on the US special prosecutor no only to me so obeko court so prosecutor be the temporal one no or your investigations in here now we jai docket the ama Department of Justice no court the prosecution and yen juma only to me be say obe prosecutor America the to me one so obe investigations obe conclude investigations no now or the report na attorney general kroma no kofie the same as the office of the special counsel and a permanent officer nipa gumo mu ye juma a permanent staff almost so they say they do not do what they do not prosecute corruption in the same way almost prosecution almost investigations. Now more of the administrative watchdog, not a criminal anti-corruption body. They are not there to say where Korea we no what they look out for are people in the federal government doing things that are basically against the ethics of the job. They investigate and make sure say Sadia no omaku omuye jumani wia normal de sakrata na dia koma Department of Justice or whoever, and then they also sit into their 2 special prosecutors offices in America. Bako air temporal and a bako permanent. Omumie nyina they don't have the power to prosecute. What am I saying? Now the one I want you to pay attention to, the special prosecutor, first one, the temporal one. Now, your man is specific, sensitive cases to handle. And then I want to say for some time now, Mueller and Mueller investigations of America, special prosecutor. So these people, what they do is, Mr. Jackson, why a lawyer check your best offer our case way, saying the office bank, your office, your ska, your investigators, we investigations in area, you don't prosecute, you hand it over to the Attorney General, and the day you hand over your docket, that contract with you and the government, into ultimately 1 month here, after 1 month you are done. Ultimately 2 years here, after 2 years you are done. That is what the special prosecutor in America does. Now, let's come back to Ghana's special prosecutor and the roles and in the Juma DA. Because from the beginning, Ekufuado and NPP for catch say the special prosecutor na be Ghana no. So special prosecutor na matami do bedo ebeto no first no. It was going to do the same job as the special prosecutor in America. And you see, okay. Now this is what the special prosecutor in America in Ghana nesu ne Juma DA. Now, structure, permanent office versus case-based appointment. Now, the office of the special prosecutor, Ghana Diana Miki, is a permanent standalone institution created by law, Act 959. In this I'll check here. The one in America, special prosecutor, is temporal. But the one in Ghana that Ekufuado and NPP put together no, is standalone and permanent. So, Nimienu, they are not the same. Now, Tiasie, the special prosecutor in America, Sebio Eno, Yenye say a temporal job. They investigate, they don't prosecute. Omutumi record. They will investigate, hand over the docket to the Attorney General or Department of Justice and walk. The special prosecutor in Ghana, it is a special, permanent, stand-alone institution created by the law. You call parliament ekoye mra say ye be special prosecutor's office na eno de e permanent nipa betina ho afebo o meye djuma. 2, it exists all the time with its own staff, divisions and budget. Inti Ghana special prosecutor and a office is what to say the Ministry of Education. A office is what to say Senate. It is there all the time. Omo labor, omo staff, and omo budget. And it's a study. The special prosecutor's office was say America special prosecutor no. Now, that special prosecutor's office that Ghana no, it is the same as the OSC, the Office of the Special Counsel of America. Yeah, permanent. They only deal with whistleblowers and also some federal agents misconducting themselves. In this whole study, the OSP now omokache say America creative wahano. They basically did not create the OSP America no. They rather created the permanent OSC, which is a permanent one in America. It does not have the power to prosecute. But the one in Ghana, no, they gave it the power to prosecute. They have intertwined the whole thing into the idea, Nankasa original idea, and that organic idea of the special prosecutor's office. No, from the beginning of setting up this office, it was wrong. Let me tell you, I am not against the office of the special prosecutor. My job here is to explain to you why we are here today. Today, people are saying, Argentina Attorney General, Special Prosecutor. I am showing where the problem started and why we are here today and why you need to understand. It is not the NDC and your Attorney General and your John Mahama. It is the mistake or the motive behind the establishment of the Special Prosecutor's Office from 2017. Time and another for the NPP, your imagine say they will put this office together. Something was wrong, but they decided to move on because the motive was bad. In this study, it focuses almost say Ghana, it focuses specifically on corruption and corruption-related offenses. So you could see clearly it has a different vision. It has a different route. Corruption and corruption-related issues. Think of it as specialized anti-corruption agency plus prosecutor combined. Into the special prosecutor's office that will be in Ghana, no, it is nothing close to the special prosecutor in America or the office of the special counsel in America. Any chaka. We created our own special prosecutor with our own idea and with our own reasons. And so we cannot put the American special prosecutor or the American office of the special counsel side by side with the Ghana office of the special prosecutor. No, not. Because the two offices in America, the temporal and the permanent, they don't have the power to prosecute. But when it comes to the Ghana one, It is the Attorney General per the Act 959. No? It is the Attorney General that has to give the Special Prosecutor in Ghana the authorization. Meaning, even though the Special Prosecutor's Office is a permanent office, it still needs some kind of collaboration and authorization from the Attorney General. That means the Attorney General supersedes the Office of the Special Prosecutor, because it is only your headmaster that you can take permission from. It is only your leader. It is only an authority that is higher than you. That is the only authority with that green light to take action. If even the act itself, the act, can baby say the Special Prosecutor, the office, it needs authorization. Then it means say the act is telling us to say without the Attorney General's office giving the Special Prosecutor green light, the Special Prosecutor cannot act. The Special Prosecutor cannot enter court. Anytime we read this, we read the idea with chill. Sorry. That's why I read this to you. I'm trying to show you the same document. Senebea, it will be easy for you to understand. Nope. So when you check the document, you take Ghana Special Prosecutor's Office now. Or say subject to clause 4 of the Article 88, that's the Constitution. No? The office shall, for the purpose of this act, be authorized. It is only your boss. It is only an office that supersedes you that can authorize you. Any office that is beneath you cannot authorize you. Meaning the act was clear that the Special Prosecutor will need permission, will need a higher office to grant it access to go to court. That means as we speak today, per this document, this Act 959, the Special Prosecutor's Office, it does not have that power to enter court and prosecute. Now, how did the people who put this document, this act together, how did they mess this? Because this is a vital part of the whole act. Because this act, sad document they call Parliament of Ghana, meaning the Attorney General then had to look through and advise before the politicians put their stamp on it. Now, who was the Attorney General? Which government was in power, and who was insisting that the Special Prosecutor's Office, it is basically established? The people who sat down and were part of the formation of the Special Prosecutor's Office and the Omokasa. Now, let me show you this. You see this? One of the senior members of the Akufo-Addo administration, before and after, during Kufuor and during Akufo-Addo's time, these were the people who came together to sit to draft the act, and then later gave it to the Attorney General to study and to refer it to Parliament. And they have started speaking. What are they saying? This man, former Attorney General Oyikwe Otu, say, we all knew that until we amended Article 88, there was no way to give anyone prosecutorial powers, but we played to the gallery. You cannot just say, say until so amend the constitution party or constitution no say Special Prosecutor Office no na sebio eni engineer so. This is a senior legal member of the NPP who was part of the advisors who put together this Special Prosecutors Act 959. Osina yenim time na ye the Special Prosecutor Office ne ba no time Akufo-Addo frɛ nyina sɛ yɛmfa kratansi sie nim ne yenim sɛ Akufo-Addo amend the constitution na sa officer yet no na ɛyɛ officer na eni ngina so na ɛyɛ sika na yɛbɛsɛ no. He said it, and they have made it clear to you. Enti busa wo sɛ, what was the motive of Akufo-Addo? What was the motive of the NPP forcing the Special Prosecutor's Office on Ghana for? The motive was clear. It was to go after their political opponent without basis. I have no problem with Kissie Jabin. He was nominated or appointed as a Special Prosecutor. I mean, any problem. The office as it sits there, I don't have a problem with it. But I want you to understand why we are here today as a nation. It was because deliberately, Nana Danko Akufo-Addo said, or amend the constitution in 2017. Now say omoye Article 88 in Wejuma, the Special Prosecutor's Office, it will basically not be seen the way we are seeing it today. But what they did was that Nana Danko Akufo-Addo didn't want to touch the constitution. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo wanted to be able to put an office together he could manipulate. He can manipulate. So what he did was that he still pushed it through. And until the papa will catch him say, from the beginning. Yeti office no, yaki can create tabum. Ya force Attorney General to bring it to Parliament and your power. Now my we knew that this was wrong. We knew the office did not have the stance. We knew everything about this office was illegal. But because of the agenda and motive, we decided to push it through. I didn't make this statement. Anytime we saw from the beginning and say, how did we get here with this special prosecutors issue? It is the people who came together and the NPP Ekufuado Bawumia, the attorney generals, they came together to say what this has to happen, even though they knew they could have gone or used the right route. They used the illegal route because the motive was that let us get an NDC person to lead the OSP office. And I'm Martin Amidu. Say if Martin Amidu goes after the NDC, we can stay back and say their own man is going after them. So the motive wasn't to fight corruption. The motive was more of going after their political opponents than to fight corruption in Ghana. Now, the man who was the Speaker of Parliament, time and now pass the Special Prosecutor Act 959, Mr. Michael Quay. He has
we ain't some who team course watch channel so my man was so jam that's so bad in the dumbi edomania. Only bishia na ya sumo kwan so.